Hi and welcome to today's reading. Today I have a slightly different setup than usual, but this is just a temporary setup. Today I'm asking spirits, angels, God and Jesus, ancestors, the universe, what is a message that the collective, my viewers, anyone who is watching this reading right now, what do you need to hear most at this time? So I've got this deck that I'm going to shuffle and we will see what comes out. What message is there for the collective? What does the collective most need to hear right now? Okay, so the first card that has come out is Horus, and this is a cosmic gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. This is a very positive card in that it's reminding us that the power that we give to our different thoughts is really important. If we give power to positive thoughts, they are very magnetic and very powerful, and amazing things can happen. If we give power to negative thoughts, it can go in the opposite way. So it is a reminder that very, very important to remember how powerful your thoughts are, how powerful your mind is. I'm looking at this card and the eyes of this eagle, the eyes of Horus, are very, very mesmerizing. So I think in today's society we can be very mesmerized by all the different things that come to us, the different messages, the different news sources, the different activities, experiences, and it's important for us to notice how much attention we are giving to these different sources of information that come to us. We need to use our eyes and our discernment in considering which of those things that come to us are worth paying attention to. And I'm really drawn on this card as well to this circle. So everything in life goes in full circle, and it's almost like this idea of, as humans, we have thoughts that we, are within us, and then there's this outside area. And it's important that the thoughts that we keep, the things that we pay attention to within ourselves are protected, and that we protect ourselves against a lot of the outer things, the outer influences that sway us and change our directions of thinking. So it's just a reminder that we do have a very, very powerful ability to discern between what we want to draw to us and what we want to stay away. We have the ability within us to protect ourselves, as well as the universe providing this protection with angels and spirit guides. And you are always protected in your actions. You can always call on the angels to protect you, especially Archangel Michael is coming through strongly in this reading. Miraculous changes are occurring. So as much as you are closing yourself off to negative influences, it is also important to stay open to receiving of positive and more lighter sort of energies. And it's just about using your discernment between which of those. And I think with the cosmic gateway being the main message here, is that you are going to be able to distinguish between which are the things that you want to hear more of and which are the things that you do not want to hear more of, the things that you feel like you would rather protect yourself against. So that is the first card that has come out. Is there anything else that the collective needs to know with this pack of cards? What else does the collective need to know with this pack of cards? What else does the collective need to know with this pack of cards? What else does the collective need to know with this pack of cards? Is there any other message with this pack of cards? Okay, we have one more coming out for you. So we have, this is beautiful, we have Mother Mary coming out, and that is love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. Mother Mary is a huge, huge symbol. Whether you are religious or not, it is. She is a huge symbol of love and peace. And she's coming out to remind us that we can always choose peace. We can choose peace of actions, peace of our thoughts, peace of the energy that we surround ourselves with. And that's really bringing back this message. We really have that power within us to choose peace, to choose love, and to surround ourselves with that energy anytime that we want. I'm also really drawn to all of the flowers and nature on this card, and I think it's also a big reminder that nature and Mother Gaia and Mother Earth is just a huge, huge blessing of peace that we have access to whenever we want to be reminded of how it feels to feel peaceful, how it feels to feel calm, is just to go into nature and spend a few moments in nature. And that will remind us that love and peace are really the grounding of our life on this earth. That's what I'm getting from that card. We also, at the bottom of the deck, we have Radha with Soul Flame. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience relationship harmony and healing. With this, I'm really being drawn with the other messages that have come out to the word healing, as well as to this beautiful blue sky that is around Radha. This is a time when it's important to focus on these aspects of life on this earth that we do have access to every day. We can look up to the sky, which very often is a reminder that even though the sky changes and the weather changes and it's not something that's consistent, it's always a source of knowing that we are not alone on this earth. There is so much out there, not just on earth, but just, out there in the atmosphere, in the universe. There's so much. We're just one small part of a massive, 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 don't even know what to call it, but just huge, everything that exists basically in time and space. And we can always look to the sky to know that healing and love and peace and calm are can be a very big part of our daily lives if we choose. I'm also really drawn to this, which looks to me like a lotus, and a lotus is something that really grows through a lot of hardship. It's and that's sort of what a lot of us are experiencing on earth, is these hardships. And it's important for us to remember that experiencing these hardships is what makes us so much stronger. When we bloom and we find the light, like the lotus does, it's a beautiful moment, almost a miracle. The first card spoke about miraculous changes occurring. Miracles and change are hugely possible on this earth and in this life. And it's very possible for us to achieve that sense of healing and calm and peace and focusing on love within our lives. Okay, so those are the messages that I'm getting with those cards. I'm going to get one of these cards now, and we'll see what else wants to come out. What other messages are there for the collective? What other messages are there for the collective? What else does the collective need to know right now? What else does the collective need to know right now? Okay, we have this card coming out. Joy! I love that coming out. It says, embrace the blessing of life. Wow, this is very, very powerful. From all of the other messages coming forth, it's like, in this life, despite, you know, times of hardship or times of obstacle, we also get to experience so many blessings, so many moments of joy. And even if those moments are just small, just something like, for example, I'm really drawn to the sun rising behind her. It's almost like she's dancing in the early morning, just as the sun is about to rise onto the land. And that moment of celebrating the sun rising every morning, that is a blessing of life, being able to wake up to a new day, to a new blessing that is occurring. And I know that's I think it's something that we sometimes take for granted, because the sun does rise every day, it does come up, and it's just about appreciating those really, really small moments of joy. And I'm really drawn to all the beautiful hearts on this card as well. Just a reminder that love is really all around us at all times. And there's so many beautiful animals here, so you might be seeing some of these animals. There's a hare, there's a swan, there's a fox, and there's a deer at the back. And she almost looks like she has some angel wings here, in a sense. It's like she is free and light-hearted, and this is the energy that we are being encouraged to embrace at this time, every day, to find those little moments of joy, those blessings that will also help keep and protect our thoughts, as that first card came out. So we want to magnetize and draw to us these feelings of joy, these feelings of peace and love. And it is very, very possible for us to do that by really being grateful and appreciating all of the tiny little blessings that happen every day around us. So that's a really, really beautiful message. I'm really, really, really glad that card came out. I'm going to look at the bottom of the deck as well and see. Shelter. You are cherished. So no matter what you're going through right now, what situations are happening, you are loved and cherished and protected by the universe, by your angels, by your spirit guides, your ancestors, in all actions. You can sleep soundly in the night, knowing that you are safe and you are protected. Let's look how she's wrapping her arms so beautifully around these foxes here. She's protecting them and she's keeping them safe. And that also makes me think almost of like Mother Gaia, kind of protecting our earth and keeping us safe, and taking all of our worries and asking us to rather look at the sky, look at the constellations, look at all the beauty that surrounds us every day. And the little robin here, robins are just such a beautiful sign of joy. So that's also a really, really nice sign. You might be seeing a lot of robins as well lately. And I love all of the, like the Christmas tree that we have here, the little fir tree. It's a beautiful message that this time of year, right now when I'm filming this, it's really close to Christmas, and I know this time of year can be quite a hard time for a lot of people, But it is a reminder that even if you're spending this Christmas alone or you're spending it with family, to embrace that time of joy, and to find the little joys in every day. Just being able to have a Christmas and to wake up on Christmas morning, no matter how the day will look, just know that it is a blessing and a joy to be alive, and you're always protected during every day on this earth. You are safe. I think that is a really big message to know, is that you are safe. You are safe. You're safe and protected and cherished. Okay, then I'm going to get one of these cards. What message is there for the collective? What message is there for the collective? What message is there for the collective? What message is there? Ooh, okay. Oh, I love this. This is beautiful. I choose love no matter what. No matter what happens, no matter what situations are occurring. It is so important to choose love, to choose peace, to really focus on those emotions, those feelings, because those are magnetic. And the more that we focus on love, we focus on peace, we focus on calm, that is what's going to be drawn to us, and that is what we are going to radiate out into the world. So this is such a beautiful reminder that love is so important to choose, no matter what is happening, no matter what obstacles come up, no matter what's happening around you in the external environment. Within yourself, you can always choose love. Always, always, always. That's a really beautiful message to come out. And at the bottom of the deck is, I choose to learn through love. I choose to learn through love. So this is drawing me back to Horus's eyes in the beginning. Is like the way that we look at the world and the way that we see situations around us. We can reframe how we see those situations by looking at them through the eyes of love. And we can learn about ourselves and learn about others and learn about situations by looking at them through the frame of love. By having a perspective of kindness always in our thoughts, no matter what we are thinking about or what is happening around us, always approaching the world and all situations through love. I'm going to get now one of these cards. What other messages are there for the collective? What else does the collective need to know right now? Wow. Oh my god. This card just flicked out so fast for you. And I love that we had joy coming out twice. Joy has come out twice. Oh my word. The beautiful hummingbird with joy. And the number on the card is 4 and 6. 46. Which when you bring that together, that makes 10. And 10 is one of the most powerful numbers of abundance, of happiness, of love, of fulfillment in the tarot, if you think about all of the cards of number 10. So that's a really beautiful foundation of what we should all be focusing on as the collective is joy. It's coming out twice here, so it's a hugely powerful message from the universe that joy is really something that we need to focus on, and about spreading joy and spreading love and peace and calm and harmony and healing in this world as much as we can. And I also think maybe you might have seen some hummingbirds recently, or maybe videos of hummingbirds, or you're seeing, you know, just hummingbirds embroidered on clothes or something like that. But I definitely get that message that hummingbirds are quite an important symbol for you and for a lot of us right now. And I'm really drawn again to this circle that's at the top of this card, like protecting that inner circle, making sure that within ourselves we have the power to foster peace and love and joy within ourselves, and to protect that, and then to shine that out into the world as much as we can, so that those who are struggling to feel joy, to feel love, to feel peace, can also find it within themselves, and learn from love, basically. As we had that card coming out, I choose to learn through love. I'm also going to look at the bottom of the deck, and this, oh, I love this. We have the snake with transformation. So there is a huge shift happening in the collective and within the world. I think a lot of people are waking up to the fact that we need to change things. There's a lot of things that need to change in our world, and a lot of it starts within. And we have a 3 and a 7 here, so that's 37, and that breaks down to 10 again. We have 2 10s coming out here. So huge foundations need to be shifted within ourselves and within this world. And it all starts by transformation of our own inner beings. If we can all focus on healing ourselves and healing our wounds and our past traumas and anything that's come to us from a past life or through ancestry, we do have the power to go within and to transform and transmute all of that energy into love and into healing and into peace. And it does require us to look at these darker emotions, to look at the shadow sides of ourselves. With the snake, you know how the snake starts to shed its skin, and it comes out renewed and transformed and into a new sense of living once it sheds its skin. So I think we have that power within us, like the snake, to undergo massive transformation, and to also create that shift and further that shift within general society today. So I think that's a very powerful message. And I'm seeing a couple of cards poking out here, so I'm interested. We have the water dragon coming out. So the water dragon speaks about balance, and this has 38, which breaks down to 11, which is a hugely spiritual number. So I'm really getting the sense that a lot of us right now within our lives, there's a big call for balancing of our emotions, balancing of our shadow and our light side. And through that balancing, we can create this transformation, this shift that the world really needs right now. We also have another card poking out over here, and that is the woodpecker with opportunity. So there is so much opportunity for growth, opportunity for transformation, opportunity for joy and happiness and change within our world and within our daily lives. And it all starts within. So I think with Spirit is bringing us to this idea that so much opportunity exists out there in the world for us to grab and take hold of, and to really help foster these transformations that need to occur and that are occurring already on a large scale. And I really am drawn to the red of this card, the root chakra. So a lot of balancing of the root chakra, healing of the root chakra, and also the solar plexus as well, the act of doing. So healing that, knowing that our actions should all be done from a place of balance, a place of stability. And there's one more card that I want to draw here. And we have, this is so amazing, we have the pig coming out with abundance. So abundance is all around us at all times. I think the universe wants to really make us aware that abundance is all around us. It's a beautiful blessing every day that we can experience. And abundance doesn't have to, I mean, it can mean wealth, but it also is just appreciating life and all just the miracle of life, basically, that is within us, and that is, you know, that we are able to live and to be alive and to access joy, and I think that's a hugely abundant thought, to know that we can access this joy anytime we want. We are abundant beings. We are very, very abundant beings on this earth. So I think that's some really beautiful messages coming out with those cards today. And then to get some last advice. What is one final message for the collective today? What is one final message for the collective? One final message for the collective. What is one final message for the collective? Oh, wow. I love this. We have the bat spirit coming out, and a rebirth is assured. Change and transformation is happening, and the number 5 is all about change. It's all about transformation. So huge shifts are happening in our world right now. So that is a huge sign of hope. It's something to acknowledge and to know that the more and more people are opening their eyes to what is happening in the world, and to knowing that we have the ability within us to heal ourselves, and to focus on love, to focus on joy, to focus on healing and peace. And the more that we do that within ourselves, the more we as a collective raise the vibration of earth and help this change and transformation, this rebirth of earth that is happening. And love and peace, and these are things that are going to win. They are going to be the foundation of our society, because they are the things that last in this world. They are everlasting and ever encompassing love and peace and joy. So I think this is a really beautiful sign from the universe today, encouraging us to keep our hope, keep our peace, keep focused on love as much as we can. Focus on those things and protect ourselves from external influences and anything else that sways you away from those emotions. Obviously, within ourselves, we need to look at our shadows. We need to look at our darker sides and face those so that we can bring them to the light. Treat those parts of ourselves with love, and learn through those eyes of love, and make decisions through the eyes of love. And that really helps encourage that healing, encourages that rebirth and that transformation. But it is assured, it's happening right now as we are living on earth. So I think that is a beautiful and very powerful message coming through today that we need to acknowledge. And we have here this elephant spirit, which confirms that we are learning from the past, and it's very important for us to, as a collective, learn from the past and from things that have happened in our history. We can take those lessons and look at them through the eyes of love, and remember that change and choice of peace is always within our power, and it is magnetic. When we make the choice to choose love, to choose peace, to focus on joy, it's magnetic and it's hugely powerful within our earth. So There's a big encouragement here to learn from the past experiences that our society has gone through on Earth. Learn from those experiences. And just to lastly end off, I just want to get one of these cards as a last message. One final message for the collective. 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 Okay, we have 2 cards coming out. This is beautiful. We have the eagle, see from a higher perspective. Know that everything that happens has always happened for a reason. Everything that we experience within our lives is always happening to teach us a greater lesson. It's helping us heal our traumas. It's helping us learn to focus on love and learn to embody love and to make the choice to focus on love and peace. And we have the mountains here, so stand your ground. Build that solid foundation within yourself of love and peace and joy, and choose to make that the mountain, the ground on which you stand, that very, very solid foundation. And I know that this is something that whoever is watching this video, this is assured, is that I think you and whoever is watching this video, it's very assured that this is a collective that needs to hear this message and knows that keep doing what you're doing in this world, because you are already radiating a lot of love and peace and helping heal the earth on a really, really magnetic scale. And keep doing that. Keep being the star. I'm really drawn to these stars here, the sign of hope and healing, the wish come true for our earth. And there's that big difference between the light and kind of the depth and the shadow on this card. And you can see how the top part of the mountain there is a lot stronger, and it acknowledges that the base of the mountain is coming from one place, but it is growing up towards the light. The mountain is it is built on a very solid foundation because of everything that it has been through, all the lessons, all the trauma, all the healing, and very, very strong and powerful beings are walking this earth right now, and I think you are one of them. And this collective is a very powerful collective, because we are going to bring about a lot of change in this world, because we're choosing peace and love and joy, and these are the characteristics of life that the universe wants us to stand on and to be strong, be really, really strong in standing on that foundation. So with that, thank you so much for joining me today. Always focus on this joy. I think this is what Spirit most wants us to focus on in our everyday lives, and know that we have the power within us to embody joy and love and peace at all times. So thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you again soon for another reading.